Now, the Human Rights Commission has come out against the Anthony Albanese government's misinformation laws. They've put in a submission saying that the bill has murky definitions of misinformation and harm. They say that the bill will risk the freedoms that it aims to protect. Let's bring in now Shadow Communications Minister David Coleman. David, you and I have been talking longer than anyone about just how concerning this legislation is. We're now seeing that all of these groups, including the Human Rights Commission, who actually analyse the legislation, are deeply concerned about what they're reading.
Absolutely, Sharri, because this is terrible legislation. In 10 years in Parliament, I've never seen anything quite like this. It goes to fundamental issues about freedom of speech. And the Human Rights Commission has absolutely smashed this legislation. They've pointed out that government content can't be misinformation, but criticism of the government can. They've pointed out that in Australia, you're allowed to have opinions, and that this legislation threatens the right of people to express those opinions. And it's really a pretty comprehensive demolition of this bill. And we saw something similar from the Journalists Union, from the Media, Entertainment and Arts Alliance, who also came out and really hit this bill as well. So it's just a disaster for the government, and they should put it in the bin.
Well, what do you think they're going to do? I mean, everybody has come out against it. Do you think they're going to persist with it or admit that they've got it wrong?
I'm not sure is the short answer, Sharri. I think clearly they should throw it in the bin, but, Michelle Rowland, perhaps she wants to press on. I mean, it's hard to know because she seems to be avoiding media scrutiny on this issue and doesn't seem to be fronting up for interviews. But if they do persevere with it, it would be a disgrace. And it's a disgrace they put it out in the first place because, every provision of a bill should be thoroughly read and understood by a government before they publish it. So either that didn't happen here, which is a disgrace, or it did happen and they published it anyway, which is also a disgrace. And it's just amateur hour. And so, they should absolutely withdraw it completely.